Frenzies, welcome back to my channel. You may have noticed that I talk with my hands a lot, and last week's video I did that a lot, and there was something different about my hand. So this week we're gonna talk about that. I got some new tattoos and I want to talk about them, mainly because this is a filler video and because I like my tattoos and I'm excited to have them. So before I got these new tattoos 2-3 weeks ago, I want to say beginning of August, probably the 30th, I think it was July 31st. Before I had gotten those, the last time I had gotten a tattoo was September 11th, 2016, and the reason I remember that is because it was 2 days before I went to go visit my best friend in Texas for the first time. That tattoo was my NASA tattoo that I have up here, and yeah, I just didn't get any tattoos after that for 3 years because of money and life and just things. I didn't really ever have extra money to be spending on tattoos, and if I did, I wanted something else in place of that. But I finally did it. I finally just freaking went. There's a place not too far from where I live that I finally just was like, let's go. They do walk-ins. Let's just do it. All of my other tattoos, the 7? That sounds right. Okay, yeah. The 7 tattoos that I had gotten before these new ones were all done by the same artist. He is down in Plymouth. He's just kind of out of the way from where I live, so I went to a new artist this time. He did amazing. His name was Justin. He was great. He was so cool because I'm such a baby with pain and needles, and the sound of like tattoo guns really scares me. He was amazing, and I really appreciate him, and maybe if I go do a bigger piece at the same shop and they allow me to film, maybe I'll film. That way you can see him and maybe meet him, I guess is the right way to say it. But yeah, I got 4 new tattoos in one sitting. They were all pretty small, but I'm still really proud of myself because I do not do pain well. I have pretty much 0 pain tolerance, and I am terrified of needles. When I went in and sat down in the chair, I was just like, hey, listen, if I start crying, please ignore me. I promise I won't move or like shake or anything, but just please ignore me because I am scared of this, and yeah. He also used a much smaller needle. There was a specific name for like the machine and needle he used. I don't remember what it was, but it was a smaller needle for where they were, and it was a lot quieter than the regular like tattoo needle sound. So that was super helpful, and I really appreciated everything he did. He was just great at conversation. He told me different things. I'm happy with how this went, and I'm definitely going to be going back to him for the bigger pieces that I plan to do. Also, I was going to get 5 tattoos instead of just 4, but the piece of paper I needed for one of them I did lose. It had like the picture of the last one. I did lose it. It fell out of my wallet at some point, and I like don't know where. But that's probably a good thing because I got 2 of my fingers done, and oh my god, I forgot how bad finger tattoos hurt. I made a video early this year or last year. Oh my god, I don't even remember when I made that video. But I did a talking about tattoos video. I will put the card up for that so you can go check that out. And I talked about all the tattoos I had at the time, the 7 that I had at the time. So if you've seen that video, you will know that I have 4 finger tattoos. I have a crown, I'm like looking at them, a crown, a palm tree, the old 5 Sauce Tally logo, and a heart. I added 2 new members to the hand family. My hands aren't done yet. My left hand, I literally need 1 more thing to do before my hand is finished. In my right hand, I need 1, 2, 3, 4 things, so the new things that I added were this cute little cat, cute little meow meow, and this star. It was more, I wanted it more in the Steven Universe style. So it looks like on my pinky, it probably wasn't the best place to put it, but I did want it on my pinky, so it kind of just looks like a fat little starfish, and I love him. I'm so happy. I am not going to be getting my left ring finger tattooed, just because I love the idea of being married one day to the love of my life and having the ring and everything. I'm gay, and my dumb idiot brain is just full of love. Let me be. So those are the things I got on my finger. The other tattoo I got was on my wrist. Holy crap, did that hurt. I think it mainly hurt because it's kind of just big splotches of black ink. It's not an outline of anything, it's just thick black spots on my wrist. Ooh, that hurts, and I'm not gonna lie to you, 2 to 3 weeks later, it's still kind of tender. So just keep that in mind if you want to get a wrist tattoo. But as you can see, I got a little solar system. There's only 8 planets. Pluto did get left out, and I didn't really think about it until afterwards, but this is a tattoo that I saw a picture of online, very similar to my NASA tattoo. I think I did see it on Pinterest, just like my NASA tattoo, and went, holy crap, that looks cool. But it's a cute little solar system. It's not an order, and I love it. And the 4th and final tattoo I got because this is a tattoo that I wasn't sure whether or not I wanted. Just because I wanted something to represent the Legend of Zelda franchise, because it is absolutely one of my favorite games, like most people that were born in the 90s and grew up in the early 2000s. And my brothers who were born in the 80s and grew up in the 80s and 90s. Ocarina of Time and The Legend of Zelda were a huge part of my childhood. And originally I wanted something from the Ocarina of Time. I do have the Arts and Artifacts book for The Legend of Zelda, and I wanted something that was going to represent Ocarina of Time specifically, but I didn't really want just an ocarina. So I didn't really know what I wanted, and for a while I was like, oh, but the Triforce is too basic, but like, who gives a shit? I like being a basic white girl. I literally have a pumpkin coffee off to the side over there by my bed because pumpkin coffee just came back at Dunkin', and I love it. I love pumpkin. Fall is my favorite season. I like being a basic white girl. So yeah, the next tattoo that I got is my little Triforce tattoo right here behind my ear, and I got it done behind my left ear because Link is left-handed, and I love him, and I want to honor my husband-boyfriend son. That sounds so terrible. Anyway. Now, the funny thing about the one behind my ear, and if anybody wants to get a tattoo behind your ear, maybe this will be a learning experience for you too. So, the guy that I got my tattoos from this time, his name, again, was Justin. He had 2 tattoos in like this front area by his ear, and then 2 tattoos like behind his ear, and then like down the back of his neck. So when he went to do the one behind my ear, he did like my whole hand first. And I was just like shaking. My hands were doing this. This one hurt so bad. Anyway, when he went to do the one behind my ear, he's like, okay, I just want to let you know, you don't have any behind your ear, so this is just like, so you don't freak out. I want you to know that personally, just because the way like nerve endings are in your body, like your fingers have a lot of nerve endings and very little skin. So for me, it fucking hurts. It hurts so bad, and same thing with your wrist, and then your wrists are super tender because of your veins and everything. But he said, just because the way bodies are, nerve endings are, when I got the ones in front of my ears and behind my ears, when the guy touched the needle to my skin, I got a little turned on, and I had to like take a minute. So if that happens, don't be freaked out, don't think it's weird, it's just how our bodies react and how our bodies are. I was like, okay, that's kind of strange, but all right. And I didn't want to lay down on the bench just because I was wearing a dress. What video did I film in that dress? That was a video that went up 2 weeks ago. Again, I will put a card up if you want to check that out. But I didn't want to lay down because I was just in a dress and it was already riding up and everything. So I like sat on the chair and like kept my head like this, and my mom like held my cheek. And then he kind of like stood over me and like leaned a little bit. The funny thing about this tattoo is not the needle, but when he put like, he kind of rested his hand here, like right in this area, kind of on my temple. He rested his hand there so that he could do it, you know, with a steady hand and everything. It wasn't the touch of the needle, it was the weight of his hand in this area that gave me like the little like tingles. Which I just think is funny. The needle didn't even really hurt. Like, obviously it hurt because it was like, it's a needle and it's kind of doing that to your skin. It didn't really hurt that much. The only thing that I didn't like about the needle is like, when he got like closer to the back of my ear, that bottom line of the Triforce, and then the like slant line of the Triforce that's really close to the back of my ear, I was like, my mom was holding my face and I was staring at a picture on the wall. And when he got really close to the back of my ear, my vertigo kicked in for like a second. I was looking at a picture and I was like, and I had to like shut my eyes and kind of like I had a stress ball with me, and I really I had to like dig my hand into the like chair under me and like really hold on to the stress ball because my vertigo kicked in like crazy. But as soon as he moved away, it like disappeared completely. It was very strange. I don't know. And he obviously put like something on my skin so like the ink would like take it better or something. I'm not really sure. He put like some kind of lotion. And he felt really bad because he like, the way he leaned, I guess like part of his glove like wiped against my dress. And he's like, oh, I'm so sorry, I got like goop on your dress. And I was like, honestly, dude, it's fine. Because the way I had this hand kind of like held against me, there's a spot on that dress now that has like a little bit of ink and a little bit of blood. I was like, don't worry, I'm bleeding on my dress, so you're fine. So yeah, that was a quick little video about my new tattoos, because every time I get a tattoo, I probably am gonna want to talk about it. It's been 3 years, like I said, and for some reason, I just finally did it, and now I'm extra hype about it. I kind of have a plan of like my first color piece, and it's actually a pretty good size. I have ideas for leg tattoos. I had my arms like all mapped out. I'm gonna get like kind of sleeves, kinda sorta. And I have a couple ideas for other things, like not on my face, but like near my face. Like I had the back of my ear. I want to get something on the back of my neck. There's something I want like over in this area, but I'm scared because that area, it like apparently wicked hurts. My dad got a tattoo over there and he was just like, I feel like my whole sternum's caved in. But I never really wanted anything on my legs, but now I have like an idea for like a leg sleeve and I'm really excited and I really want to do it. So we'll see, I guess. We'll see if I decide to do it. But yeah, I wanted to make this little video quickly and talk about it. It's like I said, it's kind of a filler video before the Comic-Con and vacation vlog and then haul come out. So I hope you guys still enjoyed this, and let me know in the comments below if you guys have any new tattoos, or if you have plans for any tattoos, or if you're scared of getting tattoos for any reasons. I love talking about tattoos. I love just everything about them, and it's always fun to talk about it, so let me know down in those comments. I'm gonna stop rambling now. I've been extra rambly in videos lately. I'm so sorry. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye! I've been wiping my nose so much in this freaking video. I'm so sorry. Allergy season is 24/7 in this house.